what do you have to say to those people who are like, oh, I'm scared of like what my friends would say, like, but
yeah. I mean, honestly, bro, if you're scared of that, like, that's not my like, you should, like,
that's crazy. That's not
I love this guy.
No, it's funny.
I love
like,
this
it's
guy.
like, it's like someone who's, like, going to the, he's like, how do I go?
It's not my problem.
Yeah, it's like someone's like, Adam, how do I go to the gym? Like, I really want to get in the gym. It's like, bro, but you're not going to the gym. So it's like,
Bro's wandering
Yeah.
down the
Go to the
competition.
gym.
I love it.
right? Like, but yeah, like, everyone, 44% of kids want to be an influencer, but, like, 2% of kids are posting on shit. Like
yeah,
actually trying to get,
1%.
yeah.
It's
You know,
really-
yeah, 1%. Yeah, so it's like, you know.
It's crazy because we literally just had an episode about this last week where we talked about how people have these like dreams, but they're too afraid to chase them.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, and I love seeing like other people around our age that really have that pursuit.
Yeah, same.
They're
It's great.
Not only just they're taking action with it.
Yeah, I'm
so-
super glad I got to meet all you guys too.
Absolutely,
And it's like,
dude.
bro, it's like,
Absolutely.
if you guys never had this brand and like never even had Canon on or like never created this brand, like I wouldn't, you guys would
Right,
be
yeah.
strangers,
Yeah,
right? We
yeah.
wouldn't even know each other, right? So like, I feel like that's the power of having a personal brand, you know?
Exactly.
You know what's crazy to me?
What?
Like I'm not like here to brag or anything, but like on my channel, like you know what impressions are on YouTube?
No.
Like you guys know what impressions are?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. When it
your
comes up
video
on the
pops up
YouTube
for
feed,
people.
right?
Like I looked at like my my impressions and like it was over 2 million people like have like saw like a video of my channel.
Wow.
It's like 2 million people have like laid eyes on like the thumbnail or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like that's crazy. Like that's how much opportunity you get to go on social media to see millions of people. Like I don't have that many followers, but like as like all these big people. But let's think about how many people can see them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It opens up so many doors for people to come into your life and like ask for advice and stuff like that. So I think that's really beautiful.
Yeah, bro, it's like,
And then
look, yeah.
And then when they see you once, twice, 3 times, eventually they're gonna be like, okay, let me check this guy out.
Yeah.
So that's another thing about consistency.
That's not consistent. That's branding.
Yeah.
It's consistency.
Well, it's like,
brand.
that's
Because if
both.
you're consistent,
Yeah.
then
I
your
know,
both.
video.
I know,
but it's
branding.
both. It's both.
branding. It's branding.
But yeah, it's like look at Alex Hormozy, like he has connections like at the fucking door, like, you know, someone like that has like built up this brand around like him being professional and him like knowing all this, like adding value. Like now, like he can work with anybody he wants, basically. You know?
And I just want to make this clear to the audience. This guy has been doing it for fucking years, so don't expect that you can come out of the
Yeah.
ballpark and get Alex Hormozy numbers. I think that's a
Oh,
false
yeah.
expectation. Just like the gym, like you were
100%.
saying, you see these influencers.
Yeah, 100%.
Do not put your bar as the top dog in the fucking industry.
Yeah, bro. Like Hormozy was what do you mean
It
put your
took,
bar there?
well, I'm saying it took him 4 years before he
Oh, yeah.
hit over. I think I don't even know the number.
He was sleeping
he
on
was
gym
only-
floors.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. He was getting less than 1,000 views on his podcast
Yeah.
for 4 years.
Yeah.
4 years.
But think about it. I feel like
he lost all his money at one point.
yeah.
Twice.
But the thing about it, if you like blew up, let's say this podcast got like 10 million views, like or like the first day you guys posted got 10 million views, there'd be no real journey there. You know, like there'd be no story. You know, like there'd be no.
It's like winning the lottery.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like, there's
it's
not a
not
lot.
even
Like
good.
yeah, like if you're just like born rich, then like private jets aren't new to you. Like there's nothing like cool about it, you know. But if
Right.
you like grinded like Hormozy for like 5+ years and then finally made it, like it's just so much more satisfying when you went on a journey to,
And
to
you
make
value
it.
value
Yeah, you
it
value
more.
it. Yeah, exactly. You're more grateful. More grateful.
You know what Mosey
Exactly.
said that like hit?
What?
There's not a single person in human history that has ever regretted hard work.
Yeah, it's facts.
It's true.
Right.
I hear like
crazy.
like when you see like other influences and stuff. Like hold on, let me start again. There's this guy that came to me and said like in like one of my communities, he was like, bro, like I want to start my own YouTube channel too. Like I want to compete with you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I said to him, I was like you really can't. I don't want to say like you can't compete with me, but there's no point of competing with other brands because it's you. Like you are the brand.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I want as many followers as you. Like you shouldn't look towards me. You should look towards what you can create yourself.
Yeah.
And what do you think about that? Like, do you look at all these other people and think like, okay, I need to get as many. I want to have as many followers as them. I want to do what they do. Or like, what do you do?
Yeah, so I think with like building a personal brand in business and like it's different because with a personal brand it's like I'm just trying to be the best version of myself online. So like I'm just trying to be like I'm just trying to get me online in the best way possible. Like show like my whole personality, like what I believe in the best way possible. And like I'm not trying to be anybody else online. I'm only trying to be me. You know, so there's no other competition for that. But I read Mark Cuban's book, and I wish I took notes about it or something because I only took 2 things away. Because I forgot a bunch of shit from it. But I remember 2 things, and one of the things was when he said like, business is the only sport that's 24/7, 365. Like business is literally like all the like that protein powder guy. I don't think he'll last because all the other protein powders with low ingredients are trying to fucking take him out like a fucking. They're trying to get that sword and like slice him out. You know, So I feel like what I like about business is like it's like a fucking competition. It's like kind of exhilarating.
Always.
You know.
Always.
So with a personal brand, I feel like you should be just trying to be the best version of yourself. But with business, I like to think of it as a competition versus the other people. And like with that protein powder guy, I asked him, I was like, "What's your competitive advantage?" Because you need a way to like be different than the other protein powders. And he said, "Oh, it's because we have low ingredients." And he showed me the ingredients, and they did have low ingredients. But my favorite influencer, Santa Cruz Medicinals, he is a beef chocolate protein powder that also has low ingredients. So guess which one I'm gonna buy? The one that the influencer I like. So that's why
Dude, he has like a bunch. He's like electrolytes too.
Yeah, all these products.
Everything.
Like
Yeah.
honey. Does he sell
Chocolate
honey?
beef.
Protein.
No,
Beef,
it's not beef.
it's not like beef.
It's like beef
He's other
tallow.
shit. I don't know.
Like I told you, when I say it's all natural, like it's all fucking
Yeah.
natural. I'll show you guys.
So like
some
if
shit
you're at the store and you see your influencer's product versus like a random person you don't know, you can't put a face to, then I'm gonna buy the product that I can put a face to. You know.
Yeah, and people think that, oh, well, my influencer's price is higher than this guy's, so they'll obviously buy the other guy's. But when you have to understand, because of the name being on there, that
Yeah.
person's going to go home with that protein powder and be like, hey, my guys, show it to all his friends. Look what I got at the store today.
yeah.
And then they're going to go and do the same thing, and just widespread. Just like that. Like the power of a name is fucking unbelievable.
I think people buy from companies that they can put a face to as well.
Exactly.
You know.
How was that protein shake, by the way? Did you try it?
I had it. No, it was good. No, it was good.
It was all right. It was all right.
Yeah, what do you think?
It wasn't bad.
You have it?
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was
not
alright.
bad. Yeah.
It was no Santa Cruz Medicinals, you know.
I
Or,
haven't tried it.
but
Santa
maybe
Cruz.
honestly, if the placebo effect. If I I really
Yeah,
fuck with
facts.
Santa Cruz Medicinals, so maybe even if I had his protein powder, I'd be like, this is gas. Even just because I have to fuck with the influencer, you know. Or like,
right.
yeah, or like
That's another thing.
if you're a Logan Paul's #1 fan and like. You're not about to have pride and be like, this shit's ass, you know? Like, you're not about to say that.
Ever since you started your your brand, like, do you feel like you have like more responsibility for like your community? Like, what was that like?
What do you mean responsibility?
So when I started like getting a little bit more following
Yeah.
on my channel, I started to notice like I put a bunch of people in, like in a Discord, like a little community, and I felt like
Oh,
almost
nice.
a sense of like responsibility.
Yeah.
It's like not that it's like
You're there helping them now.
I'm there help like
Yeah.
I'm there like you
Yeah.
know what I
They're
mean?
your
Like,
kids. They're your students.
Yeah.
like yeah, they're my students. I'm responsible for all these people. Not like responsible, but they're here for a reason. It's because of pretty much me and like what I'm trying to build.
Right.
Like, did you ever like feel that? Yeah. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I guess so. I feel like with my viewers, I feel like what I was telling Alex is like I tried to make like cap cut like shitty edits, but I feel like when viewers see that, it's like they're trying to trick you. It's like you're trying to trick them, like to stay engaged, right? So now I just make like FaceTime content. I try to act like I'm on a FaceTime with my viewer. So I feel like I try to act like my viewers like my friend, you know, respond to them in the comments like they're my friends. Because I feel like when you're scrolling TikTok and what you like about a creator is like relatability, you know, and like just like being a friend to you know, the people.
And people can sense that shit.
Yeah, I
like,
agree.
The audience knows. It's getting hard to because of how advanced like everything is nowadays. But like people aren't stupid. They can sense that authenticity.
100%.
When it's there.
100%, yeah.